Good morning, it's Martin at Pendle Performance. Got an absolutely stunning Volkswagen Caddy on the dyno today. This being the newer engine, the Euro6 charge-cooled engine, the 2.0 TDI common rail charge-cool. It's controlled by a Bosch EDC 17C64 engine control unit. Now this one is the 1 or 2 brake horse. The engine's 100% the same as the 150. I do believe they also do a 75 brake horse one as well. I've not seen one as yet, but I would buy a 75 brake horse one anyway, but I do believe they do a 75. These generally come with a 5-speed gearbox, but this one has been fairly well spec'd up from build spec, and it's got the DSG gearbox in it. So happy days. We know the DSG gearbox will cope with a lot more torque than what the 5-speed gearbox would allow. So initially we brought it in, we did a dyno test on it. That was our initial day. We got a dyno result of it, standard, totally standard. We then carried out, we checked for software updates for the engine control unit, and then checked for software updates for the DSG transmission control unit. We carried out a software update on the engine control unit, but there were no software updates for the DSG, so happy days. We then performed a static regen of the DPF filter because we had slightly high subload in the DPF filter. Once we carried out all this work, we then proceeded to custom tune it, and we custom tuned it for absolute awesome results with the torque delivery of it, absolutely perfect. And I know I go on all the time about, we do all the in-house development, I do all the in-house development here at Pendle Headquarters. And it does allow me to fine-tune the software. I've put 3 base files in this. It's not just a case of flashing a file in that I've used on another vehicle. I put an initial base file in, I do some data logging, I look at the dyno graphs, I then go and tweak the software, come back, flash it back in, do some more data logs, and this is what the custom tuning comes from. Now, majority of the UK tuning companies, the file flashers, they get good results from them, but they buy files from an external source, from a database, from many places, so they don't have the ability to then tweak or recalibrate the software to suit each individual vehicle. So that's what we do here at Pendle Headquarters. I'm very, very, very OCD in what I do. I am very, very OCD. It has to be right for me. It's how I've always been, but I think it's a good thing for customers. So you customers get a good job because of my OCDness. I hate answering the phone when the phone rings when I'm custom tuning a customer's vehicle. I can be quite abrupt on the phone when someone phones. So I believe when the car's on dyno and I'm tuning it and the customer's paying me money to tune his vehicle, I'm dedicated to tuning this vehicle. So that's how I am. So I do apologise if I am abrupt on the phone when people phone, and I have got my head into tuning the vehicle. But like I say, I'm very stuck in my ways. I'm OCD, and when I'm tuning the vehicle, that's my main priority to do that. So we'll look at the dyno graphs now and see what she's made. This is what she's made standard. She's made 109, 253 newton meters of torque. See the power delivery, they're not great as they are they standard. See a little dip there. We'll see that change well, because not only have we tuned the engine control unit in this, but we've also done our absolute awesome tuning of the gearbox. I spent many months over last winter period research and development on the VAG gearboxes, the DSGs, and our tuning on these Volkswagen gearboxes is absolutely next level. It really is next level. The hard work I put in, and it was many months, late nights, research and development, it's well paid off with the results I get from the tuning of the gearboxes, and also the comments and reviews I get from customers after I've tuned the gearbox. So that's the vehicle standard. What I'll do now, I'll load up the tune graph. I'll overlay it over the standard one so you can see the gains as well. So it made 109 brake horse standard and 253 newton meters of torque. So if we try and remember them numbers, I'll forget. And this is our tune. I'll overlay it. That's the tune graph. You can see the thin lines You can see this where it's trying to get into gear there. Now we've got our gearbox tuning there, it gets into gear so much faster. The shift points, the shift speeds, so much better with our gearbox tuning. Absolutely phenomenal. So you can see the thin lines are the previous. You can see the bold lines now as the tune. You can see I've made a progressive torque delivery, but the gains we have in torque is absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, these are a software down-tuned engine. That's why we do gain a huge increase in power, both brake horsepower and torque of the vehicle. So what she's made 183 brake horse. What did it make standard? 109. So we've made some 84 brake horse. And it's made 377 newton meters of torque. What did it make? 250 something. So we've gained some 120 newton meters of torque as well. So that is absolute tuned to perfection. It really is. I am very, very passionate in the work I do. I know I keep going on about that, you know. And I'm very, very proud of the customers as well, the huge customer base that I've built up over the years, you know. You are the backbone to our company. The recommendations you put on all the groups, it's very much welcomed by me. I'm very, very proud to see all the recommendations. This customer's done some research, has watched a number of videos, what we put up, and he's decided the only place he wanted his vehicle tuning was myself at Pendle Quarters. His friend's coming this afternoon with a Volkswagen T6 for us to tune. But that is one absolutely sorted Volkswagen Caddy Euro6 engine with correct ECU calibration, running correct air-fuel ratio. It's got correct boost control. It's absolutely on the money. Tuning really doesn't get any better than that. Thanks for watching. Martin at Pendle Quarters.